ever watched a concert at the East Islip High School? Surely you have been amazed at the talent that these young musicians display on stage. As amazed as you may be, you won't be surprised to learn that a concert doesn't get put together overnight. Hi, I'm Matthew Roth here in the music wing of the East Islip High School. Every year in December, many different musical ensembles like the band, orchestra, and chorus perform in the winter concert. As everyone who goes to these concerts knows, the product is wonderful music. But just what is it that makes up these groups and how much work is put into it? Today, I'm here to find out with the band, symphony orchestra, and wind ensemble the answer to just that question. It is an annual winter tradition for the East Islip High School to put on a winter concert. Students who enjoy playing music put a lot of hard work and effort into putting on a good concert.
The winter concert is a great concert. I mean, I'm happy to be part of every concert that I'm part of, and there was no difference, so it's awesome.
Our first focus will be on the wind ensemble, an extracurricular group that devotes every Wednesday night to rehearse advanced music.
My life pretty much revolves around music, so if I didn't have the opportunity to play an instrument, my life would be boring.
The wind ensemble is an extension of the typical school band. However, the wind ensemble consists of only the best musicians who play the typical band instruments like flute, clarinet, saxophone, oboe, and the other instruments that might come to mind.
My favorite part about playing an instrument would definitely have to be the people that I've met because of it. Because for me, it's really a social experience more than anything. I don't plan on going into music in my future, but it's really been something that I enjoy to do.
The students have a close connection to the director, Mr. Neski.
Mr. Neski, he's okay.
Overall, the group has a lot of fun whether or not they are playing music.
Yeah, one time we missed wind ensemble for like an hour, and like about an hour because we wanted to watch a football game. I meant basketball game, which wasn't good. You shouldn't do that. There's been a lot of bad stuff we've done in band, but it's funny though, and it's like fun to watch.
It is clear that these students are very devoted since few students would give up 2 hours every week to rehearse.
Mrs. Flynn, after one of our concerts, she said that I validated her philosophy of education after a concert, saying that, you know, if you raise the bar, students will always come to it, and I agree with that totally. So when she said that, that was one of the most rewarding experiences.
Next, let's look at the symphony orchestra, a group that brings together strings and winds to produce music of the highest caliber of all the instrumental ensembles in the school.
Wow, getting prepared for a concert at the high school level it actually is a lot of work. You have to pick a program that's appropriate for your group, and it also at the same time has to have a lot of audience appeal because bottom line is that it's a concert. People are coming to hear us play. So we want to pick a program that has a lot of appeal and is great to listen to, gives people a rush, and yet suits the needs of the curriculum in terms of the development that we all need as string, wind, and brass players.
The director, Mrs. Rajeski, has had many years of experience as a teacher and not only conducts the orchestra, but also provides her students with in-depth knowledge about the music that they are playing.
Well, when I was a younger teacher, I think I felt the pressure a lot more than I do now. Now, I with experience, I know what to expect. I think my biggest job is to make sure that my students learn how to deal with the pressure because in life there are always multiple things that are due at the same time, and I think as a teacher I can really help my students deal with the many responsibilities they have as we come up to concert week by keeping them focused and managing their time and making good decisions about how to use their time, and that kind of helps relieve the pressure.
She does this in both regular class time and in weekly lessons.
When you're in orchestra, you're functioning as a huge team. We're focused on the whole. In order for that whole to be great, the individual players need good skills. They can only get those skills through lessons outside of class. So the weakest link factor, we deal with that in our lessons. We give everybody skills that they can then bring to the team, and it makes the team that much better.
Here we are, the day before the concert, and while the concert band would normally practice here, today they are on stage adjusting to the difference in acoustics that normally occurs.
Music is so different from any other subject here, and I think it's a great experience for the kids, so I like to be able to give them that opportunity.
The concert band tends to have less time than most of the other groups before the winter concert because the concert band also serves as the marching band. But once marching season is over, their attention goes straight to the concert and they manage to pull it off successfully.
It feels really good because you put a lot of hard work into it, and for the whole half the year you're working to put on a concert for your parents and everything, and it feels good.
The concert itself is an event attended by many people, but while the audience is in for a treat, the musicians feel quite differently about the concert. There are also very mixed feelings felt by some after the concert.
Relieved that it's over.
Happy that's over.
Relieved that it's over.
Like relieved, because I get really nervous during concerts.
Helped relieve me of my stresses.
It's a little bit of relief at the end of a concert, absolutely.
After all of their hard work and effort, these groups and all the other excellent ensembles pull off a wonderful concert that will leave the audience in awe and amazement.
At the end of the concert, I definitely feel accomplished, unless we do really bad. If we do good, I feel really accomplished.
You know, you feel succeeded. You feel like, you've been almost part of a team and you've accomplished something, because that's what it is. It's a team. Everyone needs to play their part, but you got to blend or else it's not going to sound too good. So almost everybody, especially me, is very happy at the end of a concert, especially since you get to start a whole new program, a whole new bunch of songs. So it's really important.
I think the word that sums it up the most is pride. When you are really into your students and into your program, the greatest sense of pride comes from listening to them perform their best and know that they had a great concert, and that just makes it for me.
So if you haven't been to one yet, be sure to head to the high school in December next time for the winter concert, and for the spring concert too, which is usually sometime in May.
Well, it was my last winter concert, so it was really kind of emotional for me. Like, going into it, I felt really sad because it's the last one. It's not going to happen again.
I think the most rewarding part of my job here at East Islip is thinking about what I started with in 1979 and what I have now. When I started here in 1979, there were 4 students left in the 8 through 12 string program, and I was the only string teacher doing all the secondary program. We now have probably close to 400 students in the middle school and the high school. We have 2 teachers in the high school, 2 in the middle school. I think that's the thing I'm most proud of accomplishing.
You won't regret it.
Go back to one hand at the right tempo. You want to sound like a good orchestra? Listen to me. You want to sound like an average orchestra? Don't listen to me. Then you will not be playing on this stage. 97. I want a good orchestra. Why? Because you're capable of being a good orchestra. 97. I don't want it on.
Here we are. Here we are. We are already losing about 5 minutes, 7 minutes of rehearsal.